Well, hello and welcome to District Dialogue. I'm Commissioner Henry Mitchell III and District 1. And again, today I've got an exciting show. I think you might want to call up a couple of seniors, you know, like your parents and parents' parents and so on, and say, you might want to watch this show because we've got some information for all of our seniors that we do a great job with here in Douglas County. So again, welcome. And I've got a special guest here with me. And she kind of handles all of the seniors. She does a great job with our seniors. They're celebrating like 50 years of services to all of our seniors. And I thought I would be honored to have her come and talk to us about all the great things that happens here in Douglas County when it comes to the seniors. I know there's a lot of things because I've seen her in action, and she does a great job. So without further ado, let me allow her to introduce herself, and she'll tell you more about what she does, her title, and all the great things she does with our seniors. So introduce yourself to our family.
Commissioner Mitchell, thank you so much for having me here today. As you stated, I am Dr. Konswella Gilchrist, Director of Douglas County Senior Services, also Managing Director of our Community Services Department. And yes, I am all things senior services, and I've been with the county now for 5 years, just received my 5-year service award. So it has
But it seemed like you've been here a lot longer than 5 years, though.
Only 5 years,
Wow.
Commissioner.
Wow.
Only 5 years.
Well, you've had such a huge impact, and I apologize for interrupting you and trying to tell everybody who you are, but you've had such a huge impact. So talk more about, again, all that what you do, though, when it comes to seniors.
So basically, in terms of senior services and the things that our team does for the seniors in Douglas County, first of all, our mission is to provide a community in which every older adult in Douglas County is able to maintain their independence for as long as possible. And we try to make sure that they're able to do this without sacrificing their dignity or self-esteem. And so in doing that, all of our programs are centered around independence for the seniors, making sure that they're able to just live in their homes for as long as possible by themselves. And that includes a plethora of programming and services, community chats, and also we have our home delivered meals program and our congregate program that provides the nutrition that seniors need.
You have a passion for this. I mean, it seems to me like it's been 20 years from which you're doing this. And I can tell by that what you do, and when it comes to the seniors, you have just a heart. Is that your background dealing with seniors, or kind of how did you get to this point?
So I like to say that I was my grandmother's favorite grandchild.
Don't we all? So I would say the same, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And so with that, I had the fortunate opportunity of just kind of tagging along with her in everything that she did. And so with that, I was around seniors all day, every day. And my grandmother was a giving person. She was very giving, and because of that, I was able to see what it meant to serve. And so along with my servant leadership philosophy and just that love and work that I saw from my grandmother, my passion as just a natural giver, a natural helper, sometimes it does show in the work that I do. And so therefore, I like to work in the background and not out front in really providing the services. And so, but that opportunity to actually kind of hang out with her, I saw the wisdom that seniors had, and also just the savviness of our seniors. And a lot of people think that seniors are sitting around knitting and crocheting, but at Douglas Senior Services, our seniors are exposed to a lot more than that.
Listen, I got a 92-year-old aunt who is not sitting around. She's still driving. She's still enjoying life. And I just pray that one day I reach that number of 90-something. So she's doing exceptional. Talk about the wellness and kind of the wellness, the health and wellness side of things when it comes to seniors, and then we're going to toss it over to a nice little package or so when it comes to the fitness, but the wellness.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we do have, we focus on nutrition. That's one of our main things, because we do have some seniors who live alone. They don't have the family members there to provide, to assist them. And so we have seniors who are what we call homebound seniors. And those seniors, we ensure that they have a hot, nutritious, delicious meal every day. We're only one of 2 senior centers, I believe, in the metro area that provide hot meals to our seniors. And we're grateful for our staff and our volunteers who assist us with that. And then along with that, we provide commodity food boxes to our seniors. We also have a yearly farmers market. And with that farmers market, through the Atlanta Regional Commission, we're able to provide $50 vouchers so that our seniors can obtain fresh produce. And then, you know, we have our annual Health and Wellness Festival that's every year in September. And so we bring the services and the resources to the seniors, the vendors. This year, we had over 60 vendors to participate in our programming. But I guess the highlight of our programming at our senior centers would be our exercise classes.
Why don't we do this? So why don't you talk about the fitness, the Forever Fitness program that you have, and talk about that, and then we'll show our District Dialogue family kind of all the great things from which you do.
Okay, and so this year we partnered, we received a grant from Cobb and Douglas Public Health, $25,000 grant where the county had to match it dollar for dollar. And with that, we created the Forever Fit fitness program. We were able to purchase outdoor exercise equipment. And prior to the installation of the equipment, each senior that participated in the program, we obtained their biometrics, blood pressure, glucose level. And then once the program ended, we also looked at those same numbers. And we saw a decrease in blood pressure. We also saw stabilization for glucose levels. And that is testament to the dedication of our seniors and them wanting to be able to reach 92 and to be fit.
And be fit.
And
yes.
to be fit, yeah. And we also, you know, Zumba, Tai Chi, balance and stretch classes, Aquafit. So if you come to any of our senior centers, you will have kind of a smorgasbord of programming to select from.
See, I told you she does a lot. So why don't we do this here? Why don't we take a look at all the great things from which you do when it comes to fitness? Take a look at this.
1, 2, 3. Let's go, let's commit.
Today we are showcasing our new program, the Forever Fit Senior Exercise Program, in partnership with Cobb and Douglas Public Health. It works on all different physical aspects of well-being, and they are able to maintain their mobility, their independence, which is something that we strive for. So everyone is excited. They're excited to be able to get outdoors and have the open air to be able to get out here and exercise.
There is so much power in movement. The health department uses its own funds to support these endeavors, and the government put forth half of the funds as well through a matching grant. It's really important for our dollars to be able to stretch. We want the impact to be able to be felt for years to come. And just being able to see what it looks like on paper in black and white only provides such a limited view. So to be here today, to see the shining faces that are wanting to be active in such a fun and wonderful environment is fantastic. And it's a lovely day outside to exercise.
5, nice strides. 4, 3.
We focus on range of motion, we focus on balance, and finding seniors wherever they're at and teach them how to go from there. It's accessible to people in wheelchairs. I think that was a big thing, so I thought that was very thoughtful. It also allows people to find their level. You have 12 different machines, focus on your upper body and also your lower body, where seniors can come out and find their individual thing that they love. If you take 100% of something, you put over 365 days per year, you have to do less than 0.3% of that effort to get to the whole 100%. So I encourage seniors to find their 0.3%. find their daily routine that keeps them going. And that can involve stretching, that can involve just slow range of movement, that can involve dancing, or getting involved with a program like this, where you're just learning how to build yourself little by little. So I would say don't despise small beginnings and continue to go, and motion is lotion. Keep moving.
Dr. Gilchrist, wow. Let's talk more about, let's see here, Meals on Wheels. I know many a times I've been a part of that, and some of the other commissioners have been a part of Meals on Wheels. And this thing has gotten even bigger in times past. So what are you guys doing to date? How is that coming along, and how are you getting through just Meals on Wheels that you offer here in Douglas County?
Okay, so Commissioner, thank you again. Essentially, Meals on Wheels, we provide a hot meal to approximately 280 seniors every day. But that would not be possible without our volunteers. As you stated, you and we've had several commissioners to volunteer and staff to volunteer their time to help us provide this service to the seniors in the community, because we do not have the manpower to do it all, but with our dedicated volunteers, they make it possible. They really do make it possible. And so 5 days a week, our seniors receive a meal. And you know, the meal is good, but also the socialization. Because every day someone is knocking on your door to check on you. And oftentimes our volunteers will say, or our staff will say, you know, Miss Jones didn't answer her door today. And so that prompts us to reach out to make sure that Miss Jones is okay. And I think that makes a big difference.
Let me ask, so you got a staff of 250. I mean, how many people, because you can't do this alone. And this is all just great work that you provide the services of Douglas County to our seniors. What is the staff like that you deal with? And I know there's a lot of volunteers, because a lot of us will jump right in when there's a need. Talk about your staff too, though, that helps you with all of this.
Oh my gosh, you know, we have the best staff in the country.
Yes, yes.
You know, senior services, sometimes I will, you know, come up with this wild idea and they're right there, you know, say, let's do it, we can do it. Because our motto is we have heart. And everyone on our team have bought into that. And every day we suit up, we come to work to serve. Everyone on our team, and that's what makes the difference, is having that dedicated staff who have bought into the fact that we're here to serve seniors. That's it, we're here to serve seniors every day.
And it shows. It shows by what you guys do. It shows by your commitment to excellence for our seniors. It shows. Talk about the 50th year anniversary that you guys are getting prepared to celebrate, all the things you guys have done. I know you've only put 5 in, but it's been around a lot longer than that, though. So, but you came on and kind of got that thing to a whole nother level. So thank you for that. But talk about the 50th year anniversary that you guys are getting prepared for to serve and celebrate.
Absolutely, from 1974 to 2024. And we kicked off the year, our celebration with a picnic and jazz concert in collaboration with the city. That we were able to utilize the town green, the new town green. And so the seniors took over.
That sounds
essentially,
about right.
Yes, they took over, and we had an amazing time. We had a jazz band there, and also vendors. We had vendors throughout, and businesses throughout Douglas County that provided awesome raffle prizes.
Wow.
We were able to give away over 100 raffle prizes to our seniors, and we had the Dancing Dynamites, which is our performance dance team, our senior performance dance team. So we're looking for a few good men if you're interested. So
I hear you. Hint. Okay, I got it.
So, feel free to come and join us. And we also had the Sunflowers, which is another performance senior dance team. And it was just a day full of sun, fun, and seniors doing what seniors do in Douglas County, and that's enjoying themselves.
Well, let's do this. Let's take a look at a little short snippet of the things in which you do when it comes to this Senior Citizens Jazz Festival that you guys do. Let's take a look at this.
Today is so exciting. We are here at the Greystone Amphitheater, also known as the Douglasville Town Green, and we are celebrating our 50th year of senior services. We've had the Dancing Dynamite, the Sunflowers, raffles, jazz music. We had Skips Catering come through and provide meals. It's just a lot of fun and activities to socialize for the seniors. It's a great day to be out. We want to help celebrate Powered by Connections. That was the theme for this year, and this just brings seniors out of their home, out of isolation, and they can come out and fellowship with some people they may have not seen in a long time. We just want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors who really showed up for this community and gifted us monetary prizes, raffle bags, different type of variety of baskets. It was wonderful. Thank you all.
Awesome, awesome, awesome job. You guys just do wonders. Welcome back to District Dialogue. I'm Commissioner Henry Mitchell III. Wow, man, you guys just, you never seem to amaze me from the things from which you do and your team that when it comes to the seniors. So I'm just so proud of you. Can you tell me about one thing in particular that you can just talk about, just one thing that you want to share with us at this moment?
Sure, Commissioner. One of the things that we're really, really proud of right now is what we call our Kinship Grant Initiative program. And this program, we provide services and resources, support, and just love to grandparents who are caring for their grandchildren. Twice a month, we invite the grandparents in, and we will have a guest speaker, or we will treat them. We always make sure that we provide them with a meal because they're busy taking care of everyone else that sometimes they forget to take care of themselves. And so, and also with self-care options. And in the past, we have had spa days for the grandparents where we've treated them to manis and pedis.
Oh, wow.
And yes, we've also bowling and movie night and just stress relieving activities, massages.
Right.
And that's what we do on a monthly basis with the grandparents and other kinship caregivers, because sometimes it's not just grandparents, but it's also, it may be an aunt or uncle or a neighbor who they're 55 and older and they find themselves taking care of children as young as 6 months. We have, grandparents who are 80 years old that are taking care of 2-year-olds. And so we want to make sure that they don't forget to take care of themselves and provide options for them. Yes.
Now, in your own words, just tell us kind of what is that one thing that, or that one program that you notice that you've been a part of and that has helped out a senior here in Douglas County?
Okay. So, Commissioner, let me just say that any member in the community that's 55 and older can participate in our programs.
Okay.
And as we stated before, just the exercise program, that really does make a difference. Some of our programming is evidence-based. That means that it's been tried and true and is shown to improve longevity and again decrease blood pressure. But one of the things that I can say, we have Douglas County has one of our members of our maintenance department, and he is just dedicated to the mission of a healthier life. And recently I noticed him during his lunch break. He's participating in various programming. And so
This is your maintenance guy?
Yes, this is
Okay.
one of our maintenance members.
Okay.
And recently I looked at him and I said, I see it's working.
Right.
And he smiled, and Commissioner Mitchell, he has lost over 55 pounds.
Wow.
And his blood pressure is down, and he attributes that to the programming that we offer at the Senior Center.
Wow. So I know you do a lot, and I continue to say this, but it's a known fact that you are doing a lot. Let's talk about the congregate programs that you got and that you do, and you deal with the seniors. Talk about that.
Okay.
That program.
So the congregate program is actually the opposite of the home delivered programs. Home delivered programs, we prepare the meals and then we deliver them to our citizens. The congregate program, we transport the seniors from their homes to the senior center.
Okay.
We also have seniors that drive, but during the day, during the duration of that particular program, they participate in exercise programming, community talks with our fire department, our district attorney. We bring in nutrition specialists, but we also provide a hot meal during that particular program. And the program really is to decrease isolation. The point of the program is to decrease isolation. And so that provides a great opportunity for socialization, for them to form bonds, and it's a
Get
very
them involved, to get them just being a part of something other than just being isolated at home.
At home, exactly. And so, Commissioner, we recently, during this programming, we had one of our members, one of our participants, she became non-responsive during a game of bingo. And the blessing in it is that our staff, they were there, they were attentive, front and center, and they began life-saving techniques. And they performed those techniques until our fire and rescue team arrived. And the doctor at the emergency room stated that if it had not been for our team performing those techniques, that the outcome may have been different.
Quick
and
response.
so, yes,
Yeah.
and so that speaks volume of the need for the program, and why it's good for the seniors to have someone to check on them daily and to be in the presence of other seniors.
You tend to just continue to just amaze me with all the things and all the care you give to our seniors. So again, thank you, and to your staff, thank you for all the hard work that you guys put in with all the great. So I tell you what's the new horizon? What's on the horizon here when it comes to the seniors? Because you're doing a whole lot already. Now, is there anything else that we need to kind of hit and touch on?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
We will, during the month of December, through funding from the Atlanta Regional Commission, we are pleased to announce that we now have a home modification and repair program.
Oh.
And so this program will assist homeowners, seniors who are homeowners, with minor home repairs, minor electrical, plumbing, and accessibility modifications if needed.
Oh, wow.
So that's new. And then one of the things that we try to do is, again, take care of the whole person. And the caregivers are often forgotten about. And so we have a new program that's our out-of-home respite care voucher program. And with this particular program, it's going to provide respite for our caregivers. We will give them a voucher where they're able to, if they need to, use that voucher to provide some temporary, maybe an overnight stay at an assisted living facility for their loved one while they maybe take a vacation or just go out on the town. And so we're enthused about that program. And we look forward to working with, again, not only older adults in the county, but also the people that take care of them day in and day out. And then I think the most exciting thing that everybody has been waiting for is our new center on Fairburn Road. This has been a long time coming.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
It has, but we are in the design phase of that building, and we're looking at early 2026, late 2025, early 2026 for the grand opening. And as you mentioned earlier, we also have the new senior center that's in the works for District 4.
That's correct. And any idea about that roundabout timing for that? I know it's in the part of the SPLOST, and I guess when the funds all roll in, but any time frame of that out in District 4?
Commissioner, again, I think, late 2025, early 2026, the seniors will be taking over the county again with these 2 new buildings. And so it's going to be just a happy time and a great time.
So what kind of programming are anticipated for the one on Fairburn Road, the new one, and the one out west, just in general?
Well, in general, for Fairburn Road, we will continue the great programming that we currently offer. We will continue our Meals on Wheels, our congregate programming, but the space will allow us to offer some new and exciting daily programming for our seniors. We will not be able to put the pool in that one.
Okay.
So let us put that out there right now.
Are we anticipating a bowling alley? Are we anticipating
that's for District 4.
Oh, okay.
We're looking at putting a bowling alley in that one, an indoor walking track, as well as some outdoor features, because it's in a wooded area, as you know, near the Dog River Library, and so we're going to utilize the landscape to help shape that particular senior center. And so our numbers have increased drastically. During the 2024, we've had over 600 new members. And so with the addition of these 2 new buildings, I can anticipate that we will continue to grow.
So you're telling me Douglas Countyans are aging?
We're aging, but healthy, because healthy aging.
Yes.
And so that makes a difference.
Absolutely.
And that's our goal, is to make sure that older adults in Douglas County are able to live long, satisfying lives.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, let me first say, again, thank you. Thank you for sharing with our District Dialogue family and all the things that happens and goes on here with our seniors here in Douglas County. Are there anything did we miss anything that you might want to make mention of to our District Dialogue family?
Well, Commissioner, I can talk about senior services
all
all day.
You and me both. But I just didn't realize all of these things that goes on with our seniors. And I mean, and you probably just have grazed the surface.
Well, thank you. And one of the things that we do, and we have this saying, what happens in the senior center stays in the senior center. So,
Well, again, thank you. And again, thank you for sharing all this information and all the great things that our seniors are doing. I know they're just having fun, and they love you.
Well,
I just want to tell you,
I love them too.
They love you. Okay, thank you again.
Thank you.
And again, thank you for tuning in to District Dialogue. Once again, I'm Commissioner Henry Mitchell III, and just this wealth of information. Just enjoy it, watch it, and get your seniors engaged. Again, thank you, and thank you for tuning in.